Bro, bro, I'm looking at this video, my nigga. Look at the title. The video said how Paul George. First of all, I don't even like how they use his name. They should have said how the great one, how Silky Smooth P, how the GOAT, how the greatest player of all time, Paul George. Like my nigga, they not even using his acronyms right. Get it fixed, bro. Make sure you fix your syllables and how you select his name, bro. His pronouns, he, him. Make sure like you get that straight, bro. I don't because they started me off on a bad video. How Paul George, the greatest, failed to reach his potential. 9-time All Star. Like, come on, bro. How do you fail to reach your potential, bro? Like, what more could he do? He carried the Indiana Pacers to the conference, bro. He averaged 29.3, 10 rebounds, 5 assists in the Western Conference Finals. Like, bro, what could he do, bro? I don't get it. How did he fail to reach his potential, bro? He is potential, bro. He's kinetic energy, bro. Like, come on, bro. Let me get into the video before I crash out tomorrow and today. Like, bro.
Paul George look this bad. He's averaging 10 points over the last 5 games. 2 of the last 5 games, he scored in single digits. Scored 9 one game, scored 2 last night.
The Clippers right now have
That can't
no
be
answers
real.
for the
That
Nuggets.
cannot be real.
George, way off. Hits the side of the backboard. A 37-foot dagger.
Bro, is this real?
Bad shot. Care what anybody says. That's a bad shot.
Has Paul George underachieved since
No.
leaving the Pacers?
I
No.
believe he has.
Like, bro, what does that say? Hold on, bro.
Paul George's career has fallen apart. As a member of the Sixers,
How?
he just finished his worst season as a pro, seeing a sharp decline in almost every major stat. He's now one of the most mocked and ridiculed players in the league.
Bro,
with
that stuff
nicknames
cannot
like
be real,
Podcast
bro.
P and Pandemic P taunting him all over social media. But it wasn't supposed to be like this. Once, PG was revered throughout the league. Admirers
still
praised
is,
him
my
for
nigga.
his playoff success, tough mentality, and leadership. But each of these traits have slowly eroded over the years. Now, he's a shell of his former self, in a sudden collapse that has left even his biggest haters stunned. Where did it all go wrong for Paul George? How did he go from so loved at the beginning to so hated today? Well, stick around because by the end of the video, you'll understand how.
Bro. Who hates Paul George? I don't know one human on this earth that hates Paul George. He didn't do anything to anyone. He's a humanized civilian, my nigga. If anything, he's helped the economy. Come on now.
How Paul George's reputation was destroyed, and why his career might be over entirely. Let's start with his first tenure, the Indiana Pacers, one that lasted from 2010 to 2017. PG went from beloved in Indy to one of the franchise's biggest villains in just a few
Bro,
years.
he's not a
The
villain.
moment in which Paul George truly arrived as a franchise player came in the 2013 playoffs, where he famously battled against LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals. In this series, George had several iconic moments, including his game-tying 3 in Game 1 and his dunk on Birdman in Game 2. He genuinely went toe-to-toe with prime LeBron James,
Come on, man.
forcing the eventual champion Heat to a Game
the
7,
GOAT, bro.
which they ultimately lost.
Like, bro.
PG's 2013 postseason showing will
Oh my
always be
God.
remembered.
Bro, some of y'all can't even, y'all can't even say that y'all favorite player has dropped like LeBron James. My favorite player has. He's done it before. Come on, man.
By fans is legendary, and does a lot of heavy lifting for the positive side of his public image.
All right, let's
today.
do it, bro.
What kind of brought you to become a fan of Pete?
Indiana Pacers, Paul George is definitely a great year.
What's up, cousin?
Especially dunk on Birdman.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's favorite highlight of yours. for sure.
PG.
The 2014 playoffs saw the Pacers get presented with yet another opportunity at beating the Heat, but they failed again, losing this time in 6. In what would end up being a consistent theme throughout his career, PG was inconsistent in this series. He failed to show up in games 2 and 3 when his team needed him, but exploded in Game 5 for 37 to keep their season alive.
That's what he
Regardless
did.
of a few poor performances sprinkled here and there, both the 2013 and 2014 playoffs were a success for Paul George.
Look at him
He and the
showing
Pacers have proven
like
to be
just
one of the biggest
hungriness.
thorns in the side of LeBron's reign of terror in the East. PG's reputation was that of a widely respected rising star with a great postseason. This argument was
I've never
further
seen nobody do
strengthened
that
in
in
the
real life,
2016
actually.
Playoffs. His first postseason after the brutal Olympics leg injury. In round 1 against the Toronto Raptors, George performed incredibly, averaging 27
27, 7.6.
42, 90 splits.
Ooh.
A dominant
That's
offensive
actually
showcase.
dominant.
It's crazy looking back at the discourse that surrounded the series, because NBA fans from all corners were praising Paul George as a playoff savant. With
That's what he is, though. He's always been a playoff savant, my nigga. Bro, he's never not been, bro. He's always been good in the playoffs, bro. Y'all just pick and choose the highlights y'all want to pick and see of Paul George, bro. My nigga, Paul George has never been down and out, bro. When you think he out and out for the down and out for the count, my nigga, he's gonna kick out, bro. 1, 2, no, not PG. Like, come on. My nigga he comes in clutch when it's time, bro. I'm not going for none of that.
people saying he would go down as the greatest Pacer ever.
He
and
is.
saying that in
He's the
postseason,
greatest.
PG flipped a switch.
Obviously.
Such comments being made nowadays would get you ratioed on Twitter. But back in 2016, it was the common belief amongst fans. Since then, though, his reputation has done a complete 180. So what happened?
Nothing. Ain't nothing happened. It's still we still have the same Paul George. What are they talking about? So what happened? There's nothing that happened to PG, my nigga. He's the same Paul Clifton Anthony George that I know, that you know, that the world knows, my nigga. Get it straight.
The first wave of criticism directed at Paul George began to mount in the 2017 playoffs, thanks to a series of events that made him look like a terrible teammate and leader. In
How?
round 1, Indy faced the Cavs, in a series that many felt they could win if they locked in and kept their mistakes to a minimum. In Game 1, they had a real chance of stealing the dub. PG hit a series of crunch time buckets that pulled the Pacers back into the game.
Look at that
But
shot,
on the
bro.
final
That's
possession of the
magnificent.
game with the
That's
Pacers
my
down
type
by
of shot.
1,
Actually, I
the Cavs sent a
love hitting
double
them
to
shots.
George, who passed it up to his sharpshooting teammate CJ Miles. George immediately called for the ball back, but with the clock winding down and PG being in a difficult position, CJ opted
wasn't
to
in a
take the
difficult
final
position,
shot,
my nigga. He
getting
was
off
wide
a
open.
relatively clean look that didn't
Why
fall.
would you-
PG was enraged. He wanted the last shot and didn't get it. He was
Good.
visibly frustrated on the court after the miss, and was even more upset in the post-game interview, where he called out his teammate Miles in front of the world.
I talked to CJ about it. Situations like that, I got to get the last shot.
It
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the best player on his team saying that he needs to get the last shot? My nigga, if Damian Lillard was playing for the Portland Trail Blazers today, and he said, "I got to get the last shot," they are literally gonna say, "Well, duh." Like, come on. If Paul George says he needs the last shot, nigga, give him the first, the second, and the last. Like, bro, y'all gotta stop with this, bro. I might not finish this video. Like, you're talking about warning signs. There's chapter.
was a horrible quote, and many perceive this as PG throwing his teammate under the bus. As you'll soon learn throughout the video, this guy just doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. This comment put a
Not finna talk about Paul George like that. Like, my nigga, you wouldn't say that to him in person. My nigga, you wouldn't say that to me in person.
magnifying glass on PG's own clutch stats as well. Is he clutch? Well, in a 2017 article that analyzed all of his potential go-ahead or game-tying shots with under 30 seconds, it was revealed that PG had shot just 4 of 30, or 13.3% from the field. He was incredibly unclutch, yet still felt the need to call out his teammate for taking what was in the moment an open jumper. It only got worse
Bro.
though as the series went on. In Game 2, the Pacers lost another close one, with PG once again voicing his displeasure in the post-game interview. He said that Lance Stevenson's body language had to improve, and that Miles
Bro, if he said, bro, he's a team leader, my nigga, the team captain. Whenever you see that C on like the chest of the jersey, bro, that means they're the captain. That means they're the vocal. They're the leader of the team. If he's telling you to fix your body, your freaking body. My nigga, fix your body stuff, bro. Like, bro, say yes, sir, and keep it pushing, my nigga. What are you doing? Lance? Miles Turner? Bro, like, oh my God. Look at these two niggas on my screen, bro. This nigga got his tongue out, and this nigga just ugly.
Turner needed to do a better job at boxing out Tristan Thompson, urging him to take his game to the...
Bro, so, time out, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me get off the screen. Bro, actually, fuck that. Like, my nigga, y'all not gonna... Hold on. So, Paul George telling Miles Turner to box out a nigga to get rebounds because Miles Turner is also 7 feet tall and he averages like 7 rebounds on his career. My nigga, you are 7 feet tall, 245 pounds. My nigga, get a rebound. You sold my parlay last year. My nigga, I will not be betting on you this year. You play for my team, the Milwaukee Bucks. My nigga, I don't care. I do not want you on the team. I want a Damian Lillard. Why would they trade you, my nigga? I don't know. Like, bro.
6-point lead in the second half to lose and go down 3-0. PG specifically was horrible in the fourth quarter, going 3 of 9 in the last 10 minutes, and missing 2 key layups and 2 threes in crunch time. Game 4 was even more horrendous. He had one of the worst playoff showings of his career, shooting just 5 of 21.
Alright.